These viral fragrances, let's talk about them. Hello, my name is Nick and you're watching Smelly Cat, the absolute best place on YouTube for fragrance reviews like this one. No affiliate links, no fake hype, none of that bullshit. Feel free to like this video based on whether I helped you or not, and at any point in the video if you feel that this is going too slow for you, change the speed of the video to 1.5 or 2x to match your pace. Today we've got three seriously hyped fragrances to talk about. Yes, I'm talking about the Middle Eastern trio that's making waves. I'm talking about Liquid Brun, Azzure Aoud and Coco Morado from French Avenue or Fragrance World. These at the moment are some of the most talked about fragrances in the community, so we'll see whether it lives up to the hype or not. First, a quick look at the presentation. I'll show you just one of them because honestly they're the same, just so that you can get an idea. This is the box that it comes in. It's got a little gemstone that you'll find on the bottle as well. The others are exactly the same, just the color is different. You have the name of the fragrance in the front, and also on the side it says Azzure Aoud. This is an EDP 100 ml. This box has a metallic door. You'll notice it when you close it. The bottle rests inside. It's got this nice suede velvety finish on it, really well made. When you close, you notice that it's a metallic door. This is how the bottle looks. Like I said, it's got this little gemstone that you have outside on the box as well. Very well made bottle. It's quite heavy. At this price point, one of the better presentations, honestly. It's got this gem-like thing on top as well. Love the shape, sits well in the hand. It's got French Avenue written at the back and the name of the fragrance in the front. Alright, first up, let's talk about Liquid Brun, and let me first spray this for you so you know how it sprays. Yeah, this is how it sprays. Okay, this is quite strong. If you haven't heard of this one, honestly, where have you been? French Avenue went, or Fragrance World went absolutely viral with the launch of this fragrance, especially on TikTok. Everyone and their mothers were talking about it. It was on my FYP or my For You page for weeks, and honestly, for a good reason. This is their take on PDM's Althair, which to me honestly is one of the most overhyped vanilla fragrance. I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about Althair. One of the most overpriced vanilla fragrances in the niche market. Now, if you've smelled Althair, you know that it's got this airy, spiced vanilla vibe with this sweet cinnamon and a very modern take on orange blossom. It's a nice, sweet, very likable scent, but honestly, it's not wow. Smells really good, gets compliments. People around you will, seem to like it. It's sweet, very likable, like I said, but it's quite basic for the price. The keywords being for the price. That is where something like Liquid Brun makes so much more sense. This smells very close to Althair. It's honestly scary how close they've managed to get at this price point. So yeah, they've done a really good job matching the scent profile. You've got this airy, spiced vanilla like Althair, and this cinnamon for the sweetness. You have the praline, just like in Althair. It's treated the same way. The key difference, I would say, is with the orange blossom. In Althair, it's a lot, I would say, more natural feeling. It's treated a little differently, and the dry down for this one is, I would say, less amber heavy. Sorry, the dry down in this one is slightly more amber heavy compared to Althair. But honestly, unless you have the most sophisticated nose in the world, or you're comparing them side by side, you are not going to tell the difference. At least not that easily. And the best part has to be the price. You can pick this for less than $40 in the US, less than 30 to 32 pounds in the UK, and less than 3,000 rupees in India. Now, final thoughts: if you've tried Althair, liked it, but you find it a little too expensive or not worth it, I would say test this one, because there's a high chance that you're gonna buy it. I'll give this one, Liquid Brun from French Avenue on Fragrance World, a 9 out of 10. Okay, where are my notes? I also have one from, I've actually written them down because I have so many alternatives to these fragrances. I've actually got one from Armaf called Monarch, one from Love and Orchid, orchid something, and I have one from Albert al-Dimashqi called cinnamon musk as well. So I can do a comparison. I think I have one more, if I'm not mistaken. After I've written this, I actually have one more. So let me know if you want a comparison. Just say Althair Showdown and I'll do a video on this one as well. Next is Azzure Aoud, and here is the atomizer on this one. Ooh, again, pretty strong. This one is their take on Oud Maracuja by Maison Crivelli, which to me is a fantastic, I'm talking about Maison Crivelli, Oud Maracuja. That one is a fantastic cold weather fragrance with a very natural passion fruit, beautiful rose, and a smoky leather with just the slightest of oud. It's a beastly cold weather fragrance that is, I would say, very bold and still has a bit of uniqueness to it. This manages to capture that style pretty well. Now, it's not as close a match to Oud Maracuja as Liquid Brun is to Althair, but I would say it is a fun interpretation. The opening of this one is a lot fresher, it's less medicinal, very fruity and tropical. So much so that the opening, instead of pineapple, gives it a mango-like feel. Another thing you'll notice is there's absolutely none of that animalic vibe that you get in Oud Maracuja. That is something that you feel right off the top, even with the first spray with Oud Maracuja. Even once it settles down, in this one it's just not there, which could be a good thing for a lot of people actually. The performance with this one is great too. I get 10 plus hours of longevity and loud projection. Honestly, that tropical fruitness gives it a great initial throw as well. Now, it doesn't replace Oud Maracuja, I will say that. If you're looking for a bit of that artistic flair, that complexity, then you won't find it in this one. Although if you're looking for something with the same feel, which actually comes pretty close, and you enjoy that scent profile, you want something a little lighter, a little more wearable, then I would say definitely check this out. Again, same price as the previous one, $40 in the US, 30 to 32 pounds in the UK, and less than 3,000 rupees in India. I am going to give Azzure Aoud from French Avenue an 8.5 out of 10. If you want a comparison of this one as well, let me know. I've got Itqan Noir from Zimaya, which is Afnan sub-brand. I've got two fragrances from surprisingly two Arma fragrances that no one talks about that smell like Azzure Aoud, that smell like Oud Maracuja, and I have one from Albert al-Dimashqi as well. Instead of Althair Showdown, say Oud Maracuja Showdown, and I'll get straight at it. Alright, the third one is Coco Morado, and this one again is an alt to another Maison Crivelli fragrance, this time Oud Cadenza. Now, Oud Cadenza as well as a scent is quite light in the fragrance community. Might not be everyone's cup of tea for normal fragrance wearers, but people who are into fragrances really like it. If I remember correctly, on Fragrantica it's got 4.4, on Parfums it's got 8.5 or above in terms of ratings. And the nose behind the fragrance is Jody Fernandez, and he sounds exactly like my aunt. I have an aunt named Jody Fernandez. Coco Morado, Oud Cadenza is a pretty sexy scent. Another good release from Maison Crivelli. Just beautiful, intriguing scent. It's just out of reach for me because of its price. I have just one Maison Crivelli just because of the price point. It's a fantastic house. It's just, for me, not worth it. Maybe for a lot of people it is. It's just too expensive for me. I mean, I in terms of art, in terms of projection, in terms of how just two sprays can take you the entire day, it's lovely. The thought gone behind the fragrances itself is visible, even with perfumers that make a lot of make like Jody Fernandez, make a lot of designer and Middle Eastern. He's created fragrances for a lot of Middle Eastern brands as well, just taking it to that level of perfumery. For Maison Crivelli, definitely artistic fragrances that are on the verge of being likable, yet still have that niche quality to them. And like I said, just too expensive for me. And this one does actually a good job of capturing the feel of that fragrance. There are some differences, I won't lie. This is in the smoky resinous bits of the fragrance. In this one, it feels a lot simpler. The myrrh presents itself a little too early, I would say, in this one, also overpowering most of the notes, but in about 10 minutes it gets better, and honestly for that price point you cannot expect more. Oud Cadenza is of course more intricate and intriguing, but this one, Coco Morado on the other hand, is more inviting and more inclusive. It definitely gives you much more than you pay for, both in terms of the performance and the quality of the scent. This one again gives me 10 plus hours in terms of longevity and great projection as well. A great way to imagine how this smells is if you've tried Oud Azzure from Swiss Arabian. Think of Oud Azzure, almost the same DNA, remove the honey sweetness from that and replace it with smoky myrrh. You'll get Coco Morado. Alright, let's wrap it up. Liquid Brun, absolute winner, totally worth the hype. 9 out of 10 for me. Azzure Aoud, tropical, affordable, wearable, good stuff. 8.5 out of 10. And Coco Morado, a little rough around the edges, but not bad at all. An 8 out of 10 for me. So what do you think, guys? Have you tried these fragrances? I would love to know your take on them. Which one of these intrigues you the most? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for commenting and sharing. Until next time, keep smelling amazing.